everyone, welcome back to Budgets and Dreams. Eek, I'm so excited to be here. I'm so sorry that it has been so long. I say so long, it's not compared to maybe other channels, but for me this has been like way long. It's been, I think, like 19 days, which to me is a really long time. But hello, I've missed you all so much. Thank you so much for joining me again. I really appreciate it. I hope you are having an absolutely amazing week and that you have had the best couple of weeks ever. Do let me know how you've been over the past couple of weeks, because I've really missed talking to you all. A quick reminder of the affirmation from a few weeks ago, which a load of people liked, which is great, which is, my world is filled with wonderful things. And like I said in the last video, if you can't immediately see those wonderful things, go looking for them, because they are definitely there. But yay, hi! So I am going to give you a not very detailed catch-up of the holiday, just because my brain is a fluff as usual. But yeah, I'm going to talk about the holiday and then also do Savey. Yay! So the plan was to do a cash stuffing on Friday just gone, but I was unwell. Unfortunately, Ben caught a bug, like a flu-y virus thing, second to last day of the holiday, and then he very kindly passed it on to me. So sweet. So we're both still recovering from that. It's been a really horrible bug, actually, like really horrible. But anyway, we are recovering. So yeah, I was going to do cash stuffing and then do Savey today and then do cash stuffing on Friday, but I'm just going to do Savey today and then I'll do a double stuff on Friday, so there'll be loads of cash on Friday. But yay, the holiday. Oh, I was going to run through all of the money and how much it cost, but I can't bring myself to do it. But in short, we did go over budget. We went over budget by £234, I think. So we borrowed a bit of money from the Summer Holidays, £100 from there and £100 from Adventure as well. So I'll reconcile all of that when we do cash stuffing on Friday. But yeah, so we did go over, but that was my fault, because I budgeted £200 for every day of the holiday, because we were staying for 7 nights. I budgeted for 7 days and I really did need to budget for 8. The travel days, oh my gosh, they're expensive. So airport food, airplane food, drinks, all that sort of stuff is so expensive, and I didn't have the foresight to think to pack our own food. So oops. So we did spend quite a lot just on the plane and in the airports, but never mind. But the holiday. So if we've got any relevant photos for what I'm saying, then Ben will try and pop them on screen. But it was just so lovely. So we went to Rhodes, and I've got this. So whenever we travel anywhere, we get a magnet for where we have travelled. So me and Ben chose this one, but Oscar wanted one for Greece specifically. So he bought himself this one, which is the cutest thing. We only saw one cat the whole time we were there, but yeah, really, really lovely. So we got those. But yeah, the holiday, oh, it was just so lovely. So we obviously had that last minute hiccup where our hotel got cancelled, and so we had to find somewhere really quickly, and Expedia sorted it out for us, and we ended up going to a much more expensive hotel than what we had originally planned, because Expedia sorted that out for us, which we're so thankful for, because the hotel was just perfect. It was stunning. We had direct access to the beach, so there was like a main road between, not a main road, but a busy-ish road between the beach and the hotel, but they had like an underpass that went to the beach, which we didn't realise for a couple of days. But yeah, so that was really lovely. The beach was on our doorstep. The pool, oh, the like general pool of the hotel was just amazing. Me and Oscar had so much fun in that pool, and Ben and Oscar did too. We sort of took it in turns because we were keeping an eye on our valuables. But yeah, we had so much fun in the pool. We were playing all sorts of games. We bought like a tennis bat and ball, and I gave myself literally tennis elbow on the second day. So then we had to get creative with the games that we were playing. So we ended up then playing one-armed, wrong-armed catch in the pool for the rest of the holiday, which is the best fun. I highly recommend it. So you're not allowed to use your dominant hand, like at all. You're only allowed to use your non-dominant hand to like catch the ball and throw the ball. And it sounds silly, but it is an awful lot of fun. We did that. We did pool gym, which was aquafit in the pool with the most like energetic guy you've ever met. He like loved his job, so that was so much fun. So yeah, so when we arrived, absolutely beautiful like reception area. It had like a stony like planted bit out the back that you could see through massive windows with a waterfall. So that really set the scene as we walked in. It was lovely. And when we went to check in, the lady said to us, "Are you aware of your upgrade?" We're like, "No." She said, "Oh, we've upgraded you to a sea view." I was like, "Oh, great." Because originally I wanted a inland view, a mountain view, because I didn't want to be like blinded by the sea the whole time. But fortunately, down by the pool, you couldn't see the sea. There was like shrubbery and stuff. So actually having a sea view was amazing. And oh, the view, the view was stunning. So just across the water from us, I believe it was Turkey, but you could see it like fully, like just like felt like a stone's throw away. It was incredible. The beach was beautiful. The water was amazing. We had so much fun in the sea, especially on one day there was a really rough patch of weather, and me and Oscar swam out on a lilo and realised that we were getting drifted away from Ben quite a lot. But we just let ourselves, after trying to battle against the waves, we then just let the waves take us back in. So Ben was like over here, we were going out here, the waves were depositing us like down here. So then we would walk back to Ben, and then that became a game. It was a lot of fun. So we got upgraded to a room with a sea view. The room was absolutely stunning. So it was a duplex, it was over 2 floors. And it was huge. It was absolutely enormous. And we were so happy with it when we walked in. We just, honestly, I'm sure we've managed to find some pictures or videos or something to show you. But yeah, it was just lovely. So really happy with that. Loved the pool, loved the beach, loved everything. And then I think it was like day 3 or 4. Day 3 or 4, we were upgraded again. Can you believe it? To a suite with a private pool. So we did actually get our private pool in the end, which was one of the selling points of the original place we were going to. So we got a private pool. Oh, I can't believe it. So we got like a massive upgrade anyway because of that hotel cancelling us. Then we got an upgrade to a sea view. Then we got an upgrade to our own room with a private pool. And oh my goodness. Although, to be honest, it was amazing having a private pool, but the room wasn't as good as the duplex that we had previously. So it's like, if they could mix the two together, that would be perfect. I had a chat with one of the ladies on reception about it, because she was saying the same thing. If they could squish the two together, it would be perfect. But I mean, it was still perfect. But yeah, that was absolutely incredible. We had amazing food. We could have gone all inclusive there. Like, the food was so good. I'd heard horror stories about all inclusive food. But that wasn't the case at this restaurant at all. It was incredible. We did have a favourite restaurant. It was a place called Olivetto's, which was, funnily enough, an Italian restaurant. But as you know, I've mentioned before, Oscar has something called ARFID, which is like a food anxiety disorder. He's getting like much better as he gets older, but it's still very prevalent. And so he really enjoyed the Italian that we went, because we went there on day 1, I think. And there was a carbonara that he could have, and also this chocolate mousse, which was his bestest food he's ever eaten. It was like a really, really thick chocolate mousse, pretty much a ganache, but with mint like sauce, not lamb mint sauce, but sweet mint sauce in the middle of it, and he absolutely loved that. So we decided for the last day we wanted to go back to Olivetto's so that Oscar could just have one really comfortable meal, because we'd had a couple of occasions where he'd been quite uncomfortable at dinner time. So yeah, we just wanted to make sure that he had a really nice time there. And we weren't able to book it. So each room has like a telly where you can like make reservations and stuff. And we weren't able to book it on there. So we're starting having a bit of a panic, because this was the plan, last day, go out on a nice meal. So Ben went to guest services, and luckily enough, they had one table left for 3 at 7, which is exactly what we wanted. But all the restaurants opened at 7, which is really late for us. And I know, like, in hot countries, like, you kind of do things a bit later when it's cooler. But yeah, that was like, oh, I've got to wait till 7, I'm starving. But anyway, yeah, it was amazing. We didn't eat lunch any day other than the last day, I think, where we were actually super hungry that day. So we got lunch that day, but otherwise we just had breakfast, which was included with the room, and then dinner, which we went to Olivetto's. We went to the buffet a couple of times as well, which was very expensive for a buffet, but the food was great, so you couldn't really complain. And then we went off the hotel twice for dinner, one to like a traditional Greek restaurant, and one again just so that Oscar could have some food was to a sports bar. It was great. We really enjoyed it. Super cheap too. So he was able to just get a burger and chips and he was quite happy. But yeah, we had the most enormous plates of halloumi. So we were at this Greek restaurant, traditional Greek restaurant, and we saw halloumi as a starter, and we all like halloumi, so we're like, oh, we'll order two. We did not need to order two. This is the theme that I found from the holiday in general. Like, all of the plates of food in where we went, at least in Rhodes, were enormous. Like, the first day we got lunch, when we like landed, we went and sat by the pool, we grabbed a couple of cocktails, obviously had a couple of mojitos, and yeah, we all ordered like dinner off of the poolside menu, and we ate half of each plate. We couldn't do it. So on the day that we had lunch, we ordered one pool meal, and we ate it between the three of us, and it was plenty. Like, the food, the amount of food was just was mad. But yes, lots of reading, lots of sunbathing, lots of having fun with Oscar in the pool and in the sea, lots of cocktails. Drank a lot of cocktails. It was heavenly. The last day when we were in Olivetto's, they had a couple of people singing, and there was something about the atmosphere, the temperature. I mean, it was blinking hot, but it was in the evening, so it was cooling down a bit. But the atmosphere, the temperature, the food, the vibe, that restaurant was particularly friendly. They were all really friendly, but this one in particular. I felt complete contentment, bliss and happiness on that evening for the first time in years, and it was just incredible. So I totally understand now why people go on holidays. Before I was a bit like, how do you not get bored? Admittedly, I did get bored a couple of times, but you know, that's my problem. Oh, the only other thing I forgot to mention was that Ben and Oscar got massages. So we got accosted. It was our first breakfast time, and we got accosted by the spa people, and they sold us some massages, which wasn't in budget really, but Ben really, really needed one, and Oscar's never had one. So the guy said to Oscar, how old are you? He was like 13. He said, oh, if they ask you at the spa, tell them you're 16. Okay. So they did that. It was great. Honestly, I could keep talking about it for ages, but hopefully we managed to put a few photos in. Obviously, I'm not going to put any in of Oscar or of Ben because they don't want to be on camera, which is totally fine. So that's why there's probably no photos of the three of us. But yeah, it was just incredible. So anyway, that was 12 minutes of talking about a holiday. So yeah, like I said, I could talk loads. If you've got any questions, then do let me know. But yeah, so I'm going to take a breather, and then we'll get into a bit of Savey. Eek! Yay! So we are doing Savey McSave. So I have got £200 here. I'm not going to count it because it's an awful lot of fives, and I've just been talking for ages, which means my processing's all a bit scattered. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to take out all of the trackers as usual, and then we will start rolling a dice. Awesome, so there we are. I feel like talking about the holiday that I missed loads of stuff, and I probably did, but I just said the things that are off the top of my head. Oh, clothes. Oh, I might do a budget breakdown of the holiday at some point. Maybe I'll do that. Yeah, I'll do that in the unstuffing, because then that would fit, wouldn't it, if I'm talking about money that we've spent. So yeah, in the unstuffing, I'll give you a breakdown of the holiday spend. I would gladly spend every single penny again. Totally worth it. Right, so let's shuffle some of this into here for some fun surprises along the way, and then we'll end on a 20. Perfect. So for anyone who's not been here before, Savey McSave is saving for a 6-month emergency fund, or 6 months worth of expenses. And what I do is every month I zero out the bank account, which is typically around £100. That's what I leave as a buffer. So this month we have the full 100. I also have 50 from our penny savings in sterling. So each time we spend any money, or there's bits of random pennies and pence on our paychecks, I chuck them into there. And also 50 quid from the YouTubes. So thank you very much for everyone again for watching and subscribing and commenting and engaging and all the wonderful things that you do. I really appreciate it. We won't have a YouTube payment next month because obviously I haven't filmed very much content this month, which just feels so weird. So I have done a video every week for like, what, 3.5 years? I think I've missed the odd week here and there, but I've never missed like nearly 2. Oh no, it is 2, isn't it? Because there was the Friday I was on holiday, and then the Friday I missed just gone because I was poorly. So yeah, 2.5 weeks it's been since I filmed. So weird. So out of character. Right, full disclosure, I am starting to flag a little bit because of this bug. So yeah, if I make any mistakes, just let me know. Please let me know. Right, let's get started. So we have got number 9, which is, oh, shouldn't I have 9? Am I missing one? I thought I had 9. One sec. Water, donut, right, utilities is on there now. So number 9, utilities. 1 is buffer. 10, that is actually rent. Oh, and it got a tenner, lovely. 3 is clothes. 1 buffer. 3 clothes again. So yeah, what have you all been up to? I genuinely would really like to hear from you all. I hope you're all doing okay. In the UK, it's been quite hot, hasn't it? It was weird. When we came back, it was like 29, I think. 27, 29. It felt chilly. So in Rhodes, it was like up to 35. Like, you know, it was a good, I think it was like 31 to 35. But it felt like way more. It felt like 40, 42. We've been in France before when it's been 40 degrees when we used to go and stay with my mum when she lived there, and yeah, that's what it felt like in Rhodes. And the humidity, my goodness, it was 70% humidity when we were there. So on a couple of nights, the temperature overnight didn't dip below 27 degrees. Like, it was hot. So you woke up in the morning in the aircon. Oh, what bliss. But then when you stepped out of the door in the morning, it just punched you in the face. The humidity and the heat like took your breath away. It was madness. So we didn't actually get an opportunity to really go and explore. 4, 5, 6. Very much so. On the day that we wanted to explore, it was just too hot. It was just impossible. So we didn't actually, we did the hotel and we did a local bit of the roads where we were, but we didn't get to go into Rhodos. We didn't go to the old town. I was really upset about that because I wanted to do that, but yeah, you just couldn't. The heat was unmanageable. Right, so 2 left. So number 6, which I can never think of, and then the £20 is going to number 6. Oh yay, that's rent, isn't it? So that's perfect. Lovely. Look, everything got some love. Love it when that happens. Right, so I'm gonna stack all of these up and then we'll do some colouring. A few of these are a bit off because we added bits and bobs in before I went on holiday. So we'll take care of those. Let me grab my jobber. Right then, so let's get cracking. I've got my Ropiol calculator, which is super difficult to see. I think you can see it on camera better than I can see it in real life. It's just the angle of this thing here is really tricky. Let me move that over a little bit because I need space. Let's put that there and then you can see it still, hopefully. Right, so let's go then. So buffer, each of these icons is £5, got 15. So we can easily colour in 3 more of these. 1, 2, 3. But I don't remember if I took what I took, added extra into before going away. So we've got in here now 100, 25, 35, 135. So 25, 50, 75, 100, 125, 135. That's what I just said. Perfect. So that tracker is all good. So at the moment we're saving for just 1 month of expenses, and then I will move on to save more and more and more and more over the next like forever years. Like we're in no rush to do this. So car at the moment has 355. Each of these icons is 1250. So 355 divided by 1250 equals 28.4 cars. 4, 8, 12, 16, 20, 24, 26, 25, 26, 27, 28. So we can colour in another car. And I finally got all the car wheels coloured in. That took a really long time. I'll do this one. I'm really happy with the progress that we're making on this. We have been fortunate enough to be able to add like extra bits in, which is good. I think next month will be like not as much. I'm not expecting it to be as much anyway, especially not 200, that's quite a lot. Right, so clothes, each of these is 2, so this looks like we might be finishing, doesn't it? So we're adding in 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. So 25 divided by 2 is 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, we're done. Right, let me colour this in and then I'll sort the money out because I think we're going to have a bit extra. So I'll be back in a sec. Oh, the first one that's complete. How exciting is that? Really ropey colouring on the orange. That orange is drying out bad, but yay, first one done. Right, so with clothes, the tracker only saves 90, but we actually need 100. So I wrote right at the very beginning that it needs an extra 10 to make it up to 100. So let's just check that we have 100. And then any overage, I'll probably just check into rent. So we have got 50 in the bank, 25, 35, 45, 50. No, it's exactly 100. Oh, fantastic. Yay. 10, 20, 30, 50, 50. Yay. Oh, that's so cool. I'm so happy about this. So that might be a thumbnail, although it's a bit of a messy one if it is, but yay. Let's put some money over here just in case that is the thumbnail. Always thinking thumbnails. So yay, how exciting, our first one done. So then next month going forward, clothes will stay in the mix for the dice, and I'll add money to it, but then whatever clothes gets will then get redistributed into rent, and that is the way how that will work going forward. But yay, first one done. We have a month's worth of clothes money. So I don't know if many people include like clothes in their 6 months of expenses. I think a lot of people just focus on bills. But the way that I thought about this was, if there was some sort of dire straits or one of us or both of us lost our job, we're still going to need clothes. We're still going to need spending money. Like, that stuff doesn't stop. I'm not talking exorbitant spending money, but, you know, it'd be nice to just nip to the shop and grab a packet of crisps on a low day, you know, that sort of thing. So I've included those sorts of things into my budget. So groceries got 20 quid. So we're definitely doing at least one basket. So I'll do that and then we'll come back and see what we've got in total. Fun. So there's that one. So in total then, in groceries, we have got, 270. So 270 divided by 20 equals 13. So 4, 8, 12, 13. Perfect. Tracker is on track. Love it. So that is that one. Up next, we have got health. Health is a lovely easy one. It's all in fives. So we are putting £10 in. So that is 2 hearts. I'm super excited about this week's cash stuffing because we are going to be start saving in earnest for our house deposit. Ooh. So yeah, I'll talk more in detail about that then, but yeah, it's a little bit daunting, but also exciting. So in health, we have got 50, 70, 75, 80, 85. 5, 10, 15, 17. Yep, perfect. Oh, come on, open. Here we are. Lovely. Right, up next is rent, which got a good chunk. Happy about this. So rent got 20, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50. Oh yeah, I forgot to say. So, you know, I took all the money back to the bank and I was really upset about losing all my nice shiny kingies. I did keep £100 back. I was okay with like keeping that amount of risk. So I did keep £100 of shiny notes back. If you're wondering how I got shiny notes again, that's how I cheated. Right, so rent 20, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50 from this week. So that's definitely one house. Let's do that first. So I have decided to do it like staggered. I asked you guys for your feedback and it was a bit mixed. So I thought I'd go with what my original gut feeling was, which was to make it a bit more fun. Right, so in total we have got 200. Yeah, 200 and more. I don't remember what I said. 20, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50. So 250 divided by 37. 50 equals all the sixes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Perfect. So we are on track. Lovely. Right, next we have got spending, which is in fives. So 5, 10, 15, 20. So 4 of those. Oh, my left ear's just popped. That's one thing that keeps happening with this bug, is just constant like filling and popping and filling and popping of ears and sinuses and muscle strength. Like, I feel like at moments in the day somebody has just come and literally drained all of the energy out. It's a really horrible bug. So obviously we caught it when we were on holiday in Rhodes, but is there something similar that's going around in the UK anyway? I would be very curious to know. 100, 5, 10, 15, 20, 120. 5, 10, 15, 20, 1, 2, 3, 4. 24, perfect. Lovely. Right, up next is subscriptions. Oh, we've done subscriptions as well. Oh my goodness. So 5, 10, 15 going into subscriptions. So that is that one done. Oh, that's exciting. Yay. So obviously these ones were very small compared to the others. What's this one? So I think the tracker saves 150, but we only needed 140, and then it all balances itself out in the end. But the reason that clothes needed the extra 10 is that the whole of the month needed an extra 10, which is why I did it that way. But yay, oh, that's another one done. So we have got in here now either 150 or 140. 100, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. Yeah, 140. Perfect. 4, 8, 12, 16, 20, 24, 28. Yeah, 140. It's another one done. Oh, that's so exciting. Yay. Right, and then lastly then, we have got utilities, which is a bit more of a biggie. So we've got 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. So definitely a couple of these, which is great. I don't think I added extra money into utilities before going on holiday, but let's do a quick count and just see what we've got in total and go from there. So we've got 150, 170, 80, 85, 90, 95, 205. Love it. So 205, is that on screen still? Yeah, I don't know if you can see it. So we can colour in 16. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Oh, that's loads. Lovely. Do that. So yeah, I hope you've enjoyed this sort of hybrid savey with the holiday update as well. Just wasn't sure how to fit everything in because obviously being poorly threw off my plan. So the plan was obviously to do a cash stuff in and then update you about the holiday at the same time as doing that first cash stuff in. It's all gone a bit wrong, but adapt I shall. Have I done enough? 6, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Yeah, 3, 6, 9, 12. 14, 16, yeah. All the ways of checking. Right, so that is that. That was Savey. Oh my gosh. So we have completed 2. So when we do it next month, both subscriptions and clothes will then funnel into, sorry, I lost my voice then. Subscription and clothes will funnel into rent because obviously rent is a monster. There it is. So yeah, so everything, once things are complete, they will start funneling into rent until I guess we get to a point where we don't need to play Savey anymore and we just put rent into the savings challenge and shove money in there, I guess. But yeah, we'll cross that bridge when we get there, getting ahead of myself. But yay, all done, so happy. So that was it. I hope you enjoyed it. I will be back in a couple of days with cash stuffering. Very excited for that. There's going to be a double stuff and we're going to start saving for a house deposit. Oh, I feel a bit sick. Anyway, have a lovely couple of days. This week's or last week's or forever week's affirmation is, my world is filled with wonderful things. And it's so true. Everyone has got the wonderful things, so go find them. Anyway, I'll speak to you in a couple of days. Thank you so much for watching. And yeah, I missed you. Bye.